through here now. Okay, so main thing at setup, I think that, yeah, you can see, even though you can't see them face on, the difference in your feet width. Yeah, feet a lot wider there in terms of that right hand one, which I think it's not you sort of actually getting both feet further apart. It's just taking your left and almost just putting it outside of your left hip. Just gives you a bit more of a sort of structure to swing onto, as opposed to having the left foot kind of underneath you, and then you sort of, I can't go anywhere. Yeah. Swing wise, as we said, the sensation needs to be that when you get to the top of the backswing, the arms need to be going this way. You'll see in your case the arms start working out towards the golf ball. You see the club shaft now, not only sort of through your neck, but very, very steep. That's very much sort of chopping into the ground. Your hands then sort of, rather than going down that red line, sort of continue out towards the golf ball. Club now sort of getting out to the line, quite a long way from your hands into impact. So you think what your impact is now, your arms are right here somewhere, yeah? Well, that's going to dump the club into the ground toe first. That's going to send a couple right. As a result, then you've got a bit of an element of flick to try and square the club face up. And then you don't really know whether the ball's going to go over there or over there. You're probably more likely to go this way. So what you try and do, you try and do that, yeah? But every now and then that does sort of work too much and it goes that way. So you're not in a situation where you're hitting the ball where you want to go and hitting it there, yeah? It's more of a, oh, don't go left mentality, yeah? So if we go back to that top of the backswing and then transition down there to sort of showcase the changes there now. So club very much through your right neck area. As we come into the next frame or two, see how the club now basically matches up with your left forearm there? See the shaft kind of like through your left arm? Yep. We want it through your right arm. Now, you look at the difference here now with the rehearsal swings. We said about there. With the rehearsal swings of your club kind of dropping from here. So a couple of these movements here now. Let the arms fall down. And the weight of the club now. So the club now goes in towards your right forearm there. Yeah. It's dropping down more in line with your right forearm. Compared to that, very, very different. Now, we would normally expect the practice swing and a very slow movement to be very different to the reality, okay? But in fairness to you, you actually are probably nearer your practice swing, I would say, than you were the old swing. So, again, same good top of the backswing position. As we start back down now, club now, there's distance between your neck and the club. As we start coming down sort of impact, we can look at your club here now. Pretty much matching up with your forearm, yeah? When your hand's going to get level with your hip, that club now is flattened out really nicely. But because the club is now working a lot shallower into the golf ball more than you're used to, great path there, part of your brain doesn't want to go there. Yeah. So what does it do? It just hangs onto the club face. As you make contact, you just block it straight to the right target. But the movement and the strike is really good. It's now, I guess, in some ways having the confidence to allow your arms to, having done this, then just to go and let it go, yeah? What you do is you're used to kind of going here and then have to hang on to the club face in fear of that big hook. Over time with a bit of practice, and once that club starts falling, or the arms start falling, as I say, and allow the arms sort of to drop here, so the arms, as we say, going downwards this way, falling down here, and the club now just wants to fall behind. There's a great big weight up here, yeah? I mean, this is the heaviest end of the golf club. He wants to kind of go that way. Let him do it, yeah? If you yank the club head and you use your shoulder to try and hit it hard, all you end up doing is steepening the swing, which is encouraging you to hit the ground beyond the ball, getting the club outside the line, which is going to send the golf ball left, and causing you to try and not hit the ground, sort of pop up, and then your hands flick, which hits even further left. And then your brain goes, hang on to the golf club and try to send it less left, okay? Hence the reason why when you get all those mix and matches together, it's a pretty good shot, yeah? But from a consistency standpoint, it's either destructive way left, the odd one way right, or a couple of good ones, yeah? Yeah. But you don't even know when you're going to get it, yeah? And then you sort of go, okay, well, just knock it on the fairway, especially with the longer clubs, okay? And this will be relevant with all the clubs in the bag. We want that sensation, the arms are falling, getting that club to match up with kind of your right forearm there. Really, really, really good position. And to be fair to where you were and where you've gone from there, I mean, if we sort of look at those clubs there, those hands are next frame down there. There you go. That's your hands. If I clear those lines there, that's your hands. Sort of level with your hips just about. Look where the club is there, look where the club is there. I mean, it's almost changed 45 degrees, isn't it? Yeah, that's a big change. Yeah, but that's why the strike now is so much crisper and cleaner, because you're not thudding into the ground and then trying not to thud it by popping up and flicking in the sort of slap shot they call it, where you sort of just you're actually coming in the ground now like a good angle of attack, much more efficient. The sound of the strike when you've got a couple have been really, really good. So, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Good man. Okay, so I have a couple more to try and get that grooved in. But yeah, that feel of the club falling, or the arms falling during the club just falls behind you. That's your rehearsal movement. Yeah. And then when you get to the golf ball, I know it's easier said than done. I would say probably before you hit the golf ball on the golf course, the only thing you should think about, loose grip. Yeah? Take away the swing thoughts, so just feel a loose grip. You can rehearse some of those down swings, and then ball gets in the way, you hit it with a loose grip. And then that should hopefully help you move better, get the strike we're looking for. Okay, mate?